features of this new economic policy or economic reform is liberalization, privatization and globalization. So one by one we'll come to all the three features. Liberalization refers to liberating trade and industries or the removal of unnecessary restrictions and control of the government from different producing sectors. That is the meaning of liberalization. Now we have to discuss which were the areas in which liberalization was adopted. So now I am going to discuss different areas in which reforms were introduced under liberalization. So the first area in which liberalization policy was implemented was the industrial sector, because it was required to increase the growth rate of this sector. That is why certain types of changes were brought under this reform period. So industrial sector reform includes number 1 or number A, abolition of industrial licensing. That means initially there were various industries which were kept under licensing system. But at present only 4 industries are there which have been kept under industrial licensing. That is cigarette, defense equipments, hazardous chemicals